Hello, Steve here, back with another update on my 72-hour fast. So today is January 16, 2019, and the time is 5:31. That means I am a little over 30 hours into this fast. Since my last update, I was working on installing door trim, and that required a lot of kneeling down, take measurements at the base of each door. And at one point, I stood up and found myself feeling a little lightheaded, and that feeling kept getting worse to the point where I just went and laid down for a little while. I felt like I had no energy. I wasn't feeling great. I don't know. It was like extreme tiredness hit me. Maybe I'm just doing too much on a fast. Like I said, I'm not somebody who is an expert at fasting, but I laid down and then I was hit with these hunger pangs that I just laid there for a little while, and then I got up and went back to work, made myself some green tea. That's good. I was able to go back to work, and then I saw what time it was and came over here. I just took my blood sugar reading. Right now, I did make it under the 200 mark. 160. So, somebody like me, 160 is good. I know people out there are thinking, 160, that still sucks. And you haven't eaten in 30 hours. Well, I've been dealing with high blood sugar for a while. And one nurse had told me at one time that when a person lives with their blood sugar so high for a while, that when it comes down, I mean just down from where it was at, not down to a normal level, but when it comes down, that person will feel it. It's almost like they need energy. So I remembered those words, and that's why, I'm not going to break this fast. I'm going to make the 72 hours. If for some reason I'm just so ill I can't move, I'll lay in bed until 72 hours is up. But I'm going to make this fast. As you can see out there, compared to my previous updates, my blood sugar is coming down. No medicines. I didn't specifically talk about the different medications. One of them is insulin, Novolog, I believe it's called. Another medication is metformin. I take 4 of these pills a day, slow release metformin. I take another thing called saxagliptin. I guess that's the one that is supposed to help you pee out all of the extra sugar. And there was another medication, I believe it's called Emplaflagon. I don't even know what that does. I thought that was for high blood pressure. High blood pressure due to excess sugar in the bloodstream. In any case, I've stopped all of those. And I know cold turkey may not be the best way, but that's what I've done. Now, while I was laying in bed, I was looking up online the different ways I'm going to break my fast, and I've decided that I'm going to get something called bone broth. It's supposed to be really good for your digestive tract. Supposedly, you do not want to shock your system with a bunch of food from or when breaking your fast. You don't want to shock your digestive system by just eating any food. And so I've saw that bone broth is pretty good for that. So I'm going to purchase some bone broth. Somebody on my Facebook page posted a 0-carb pizza recipe. Oh my Lord. 0-carb pizza. That probably attributed to some of my hunger pains. It looks really good, and I'm going to have to try that. And I've been looking up 2-week strict keto diets. I need a 2-week meal plan. I have no problem with preparing foods in advance, buying all the ingredients I need. And I've even looked up what snacks I should be eating if I'm going to eat snacks. Because I think that when I go to the keto diet, I am going to pursue intermittent fasting. The program that I've looked at is where you fast for 16 hours every day, and you have an 8-hour eating window. So I'm going to give that a try. The keto diet coupled with intermittent fasting. I believe it's 16-8. And it shouldn't be too hard because you sleep for 8 of those hours. So you just got another 8 hours of not eating. So I know it sounds easy, but if you're used to eating whenever you want to all the time, I'm sure that's going to be a challenge for me. So it's now 20 till 6. I usually do some form of exercise at 6. That's my designated time. I've tried it earlier. It just doesn't work for me. So at 6, instead of working out today because I feel like my energy's going down, I am going to focus on stretching, some form of stretching. I'll probably turn on a YouTube video on a stretching routine. And if I do something, I might pick up the very light dumbbells and run through some light dumbbell work. And when I mean light dumbbells, it's a 15-pound dumbbell, right? I just want to make sure I am being active. Incidentally, I did buy one of these Fitbit Charge 3s as a Christmas gift to myself to try to help me stay on a more active schedule. And I think it's helped. I'm making my stepping goals easier every day. I've now have to move it up to 12,000 from 10,000 because I'm making that fairly easy. So multiple changes going on. Activity level, not eating carbs, and working on the intermittent fasting plan with the ketogenic diet plan. Again, if anybody has any suggestions or any information you think I should look at, put a comment down below. I'll take a look at it. But I am just about halfway into this 72-hour fast, and at the moment I'm feeling pretty good. So I am going to follow up with one more post for today right before I go to bed. All right, until then, later.